Today I'm going to do an RCAD, but before I get started on that, I want to show you my sketches that I've been doing. I think I missed a day, so I have several to show you. 3 of them I did today. This one I did today, this gentleman. And you folks who follow me may recognize these two. This is my father and my mother. And then the prior day, I did this young man and this older gentleman. I was practicing doing eyeglasses on a person. So I think this one turned out rather well. I like this one. And then I did this gentleman. So these are my sketches from the last 2 days. You've seen all the others. So this one, this gentleman here, this gentleman with the eyeglasses, and that's really what I was concentrating on in this sketch. This young boy, my father, my mother, and this gentleman. So I'm really having fun doing these. There's no process videos with these. I'm just sitting on my couch sketching. So what am I going to do for the RCAD today? Well, today is March the 20th, or this video will be airing on March the 20th, which is the last day for the Creative Arts Collaboration Virtual Art Crawl for March. And the theme is Fantasy Art. It's hashtag CAC Fantasy Art. Put hashtag CAC Fantasy Art in your YouTube browser and you'll see these, beautiful videos. I just have no words. It just takes my breath away. So I decided what I was going to do was an RCAD of the word fantasy. And I need to write down the word. This is a little book that was sent to me in the Crazy Island family, one of their swaps. And we did a swap of scrap papers, a little mini journal, and I've been recording my words. So I'm going to put 23 here. This is my 23rd RCAD, and I'm going to use the word fantasy. And I'm going to use the dictionary page that I tore out with the word fantasy falls down in here. I'm going to snip that off and place it on my RCAD. But for the main background, if you remember a few videos ago, I was doing that video on reconstituting my koi watercolors. And I need to get those out and look at them. I was adding gum Arabic to them, and this was my wipe-off page. And I really like this area in here. The word fantasy means, if I can read this tiny type, the act or function of forming images or representations, whether in direct perception or in memory. But to me, oh my goodness, do I see a bluebird there? Do I see some sort of an interesting, look at this. I see a creature here. Look at his little face in there. Maybe I need to bring this up a little closer. Look at, I see a creature here. I see a little woodland creature. I don't know what kind of a creature he is, but look, it's almost perfect. Look, here's an ear, there's an eye, there's an eye, there's a nose and a mouth, and he's got a coat of fur, and he's got a red, he's dressed in red, he's got a little arm coming out there and 2 little feet. He's a little woodland, I don't even know what kind of a creature to call him. Oh my goodness. He's going on there for sure. And I think I'm just going to leave him like he is. I think he's almost perfect the way he is. And then on the back, put the definition. So, how fun is that going to be? I'm going to zoom in a little and get started. And let's see what happens. really happy with this. Look at the little creature, the little woodland creature that jumped out of my watercolor wipe-off page. I did not touch it. Can you see him? Look, there's his ear, an eye, a nose, a mouth. He's got a white collar and a big reddish-brown body. Maybe he's a bear. I don't know. I'm just saying woodland creature. And then he is obviously coming out of a cave. And here's some ground over here. How fun this was. This is the front of it. All I did was edge it with my black magic marker, put the tiny type of the word fantasy, and then on the back I collaged the definition of fantasy that I pulled out of the dictionary, left the watercolor on the back, just wrote the word fantasy, put woodland creature, my name, and dated it. What fun this was. Very simple, but very, very fun. I will see you on the next page.